Hello, and welcome to another stream with me, Mark Kuznez. How are y'all doing? Hopefully well. Hopefully y'all had a very, very lovely weekend. I don't know where I was going after that. Had nothing to say. There's a blank mind, blank brain. Blank Man, good movie. I like it. I remember liking it. It was one of my pinnacle movies growing up. It got me into my momentary love of gadgetry. I had this giant bin full of random crap, and I would just attach things to each other and make hybrid crafts. Anywho, we are back here with Final Fantasy VII. We finished last week with collecting both pieces of the huge materia, and now we have to get back to the Junon area to get to the underground area. That is what we're going to do. If I can figure out how to get there, of course. Is the overworld always so... Okay, I was like, why is it so quiet? The thing I love most about the airship, this is Junon area, isn't it? What I love most about this area what I like most about the flying ship, the airship, is that no random battles. You're not even selling any weapons, you lying sack of crap. I'm sure it's because I bought them all. What's the point of restock? I'm curious. Can I feel like I had someone say something about Cloud and all them. Maybe not. Hold on, let me look at this map. I know. Wait, hold on. where is the clinic? I can't remember what. I need a map. What I hate about looking up maps. Okay, there we go. A lot of stuff for the remakes. Not as much for the old shit. Another nice thing about the airship is just no being locked to. Is this me behind? No, this is Coral, right? Mount Coral or whatever. Just want to see the name. Okay, no, not close. Or whatever, doesn't matter. Are you Nibelheim? You are. But were you at a clinic here? I don't think so. Where was the clinic? Where is the clinic? Medial. Okay. That's Medial? Bullshit. Really? Get the F out of here. I don't remember that at all. This is where grinding might be required. or not. But that's why grinding is so necessary, even with full heal and limit breaks. They don't revive you for free. What about the rest of the people in the village? Did the doctor get out? Did all his people get out? Holy crap. Uh... What in the hell is going on? It's crazy. But I can't remember if I got new. Yeah. I have to redo all this crap. Oh man. Do they have material on them? No. You have, yeah, you have the other. Where did I buy those? How much money do I even have? They were expensive. Oh, fuck. I don't give a shit about HP printers. Well, Mendiel's out of the question. Is Cosmo Cannon as well? I will be right back in a few minutes, probably. I am back. You have all the slots there too. Make a quick detour. See this store? You do not have shit here. I'm clearly wrong in thinking this was... Maybe you have it. Nope. Nope. I don't need to Google this. We're fine. You really want 10 more gil, you greedy bastard. I knew it. Can't believe we spent an hour doing all that other stuff. Where is Cosmo Canyon? I am curious. Show me that on the map. No, don't show me Final Fantasy VII Remake. Well, that's where it is. Low end of the Western Island. Cool, cool, cool. A lot of shit. So many stores. Where the fuck am I going? I remember this area. This is obviously not the way. That's what that does. Hey there, Conan. How are you doing? How's your day been? How's your weekend? Congrats on the Pats win. Nice. I am assuming it'll be a Pats Seahawks Super Bowl. There's a little side door I've missed. I think the Bears losing yesterday's game was ultimately the best outcome for them. I think it's better to lose how they lost last night than to get absolutely destroyed by Seattle this weekend. Because that is exactly what's going to happen. That's what would have happened. Do you want to lose how you lost yesterday, or do you want to get destroyed and embarrassed a week later? The Bears are not a good team. The fact they made it as far as they did, just good luck. Just good luck. Caleb is not a good quarterback. Maybe he still has a chance to turn into one, but I don't know, you give him one more year. And then it's just another failed attempt at finding a franchise quarterback for the Bears. I think Wanster is a genuine believer, though. My dad's definitely not. Yep, that dog. I'm not so sure about the coach. What the Bears really need right now, a running back. They need someone. Okay, what am I doing in here? I enter in here, and then I can't enter it. This is the shit that's annoying, this kind of pixel hunting bullshit. It's like, oh, I'm pressing the button literally every time I'm anywhere near this wall. Another save point already? I'm really liking Arc Raiders. When I'm not playing Arc Raiders, I just kind of want to play Arc Raiders. I don't know if it's something that'd be up your alley, but worth at least checking out, I'd say. And I'm feeling, after this game, that's kind of been really frustrating. Maybe Sifu's not the best next game. And I might just have a nice long couple of weeks with Stardew. Because with Stardew, I would just stop playing when I decide I'm good. When I've had my fill. I'm not going to try and 100% that. I don't even know what that entails. There have been so many updates. There's so many things you can do. I feel like if you try to 100% that game completely, true 100% is probably a ridiculous amount of time, and also doing a lot of long, drawn-out things that I have no interest in doing. I want to farm. I want to make my farm the way I want it to look. Do a little romance. Do a little bit of mining. Chill out, get my fix, and move on. I really like it. I like it a lot. And it's definitely, I think I'm out of that Call of Duty Battlefield space forever. I don't think I'll ever be into those kind of multiplayer adversarial things. The closest is something like Apex, which I haven't played in years, but still love it. I could go back to it, but I'm not going to. But I really like the loop, and it's a good game to just jump in real quick, do a bit of looting. I think the special kind of event things they have that we talked about briefly in the Discord, the lightning storm ones, the night raids, the snowy ones, they add a fun twist to the element. Especially, I really like the lightning storm ones because the lightning strikes can happen anywhere. They can attack, they can hit enemies, they can hit you. It makes you stay on your toes. And it looks good. I like the look of it. Good performance. I think what it is specifically about stuff like Call of Duty and Battlefield is that I don't really enjoy at this point those fast-paced multiplayer games where it's just, okay, you're doing a deathmatch mode or whatever in this small map. You're just running, sprinting the entire time. You kill someone, you get killed, you respawn, and you're just doing this loop that's just like, okay, can I get a fucking breather and have that breather not just be in between matches? It's the perfect time for Splinter Cell Spies vs. Mercs. Give me that fucking game. I learned that Cloud is not a clone. He's just a liar. I guess there are still things you can spoil, left to spoil because the story's not over. I was genuinely unsure of whether Cloud was a clone or what was going on until I went back and got his memories and just found out, well, you know, he's just never part of Soldier. He lied about all that. He was just a normal grunt. I'm very curious. I don't know if you probably don't know this offhand, but I'm not sure exactly if Advent Children is that stuff that's being told as that happens during the game, or is it a side story? Does it happen after the game? I don't know the timeline for that movie. I moved on to introducing myself in Duolingo. It's funny too how at the start of learning people and their professions, I felt like, oh my God, this is so hard, and now it's all ingrained in my memory. And it got me thinking too, I'm sure it's different for every person because we all learn differently and we all retain knowledge at different speeds. But for instance, with the English language, when did I learn the word for lawyer and retain it permanently? Because it's not a word I use ever. I don't work with lawyers. I don't talk to lawyers. I don't often watch lawyer-esque procedural shows. So it's not a word that is often in my existence, but I know it. I'll always know it, unless I get like Alzheimer's when I get older. So I wonder about stuff like that. And then it's pretty obvious, but just realizing as I'm slowly, because I just did that 5-lesson thing they haven't given me anymore, but the hiragana stuff, when I realized, oh, this is like the alphabet for us, but it's just different in that our alphabet is all letters, and this is more sounds in a way, but just how you have su and she, that makes up sushi, but she can also be in this other word, and su can be in this other word, and so on and so forth. And it's like, oh, all right. Once I start wrapping my head around that, and then look in other words, like you look at Bengoshi. Well, there's she right there. So if I were to spell out lawyer, I would use the same character from sushi in there for that part of it. And then I would also use the characters for the other parts. It's nice. Here's the question for you. Which is hiragana or what alphabet is used primarily for manga? Because that's the one I definitely wanted to learn primarily. All right. I kind of feel like the learning of hiragana and just the written language side of things is going to actually be more fun. When I originally looked at it as, you know, I don't know if I really want to bother with this maybe as much as audible learning. But now I feel like it could be fun. This is all new to me though. The last time I ever did anything with learning a language was, oh, I guess I had that course in college 15 years ago because I had to take a little bit of it, so I took French. There's also Spanish in high school though. In both cases, I didn't want to learn those languages, so I didn't really try, and I didn't care to retain or any. I was definitely not invested in any of those languages. I guess there's a music and chess part of Duolingo as well. And part of the music one is piano if you want to learn piano. And they have a custom piano they sell of their own, which is a very cute looking little piano, little MIDI piano. And part of me wants to start relearning piano. Partially because I think the piano is so cute and I want the piano. I just want the piano. I think it's a cute MIDI piano. It almost looks like it has felt material on it. It's a stupid reason I want to relearn piano though. But I love piano. I did start the chess lesson because I didn't realize what the hell I was doing, but then I deleted that course because I'm like, I don't want this shit in my face. Yeah. And some of that stuff too is just so far down the line that's not even things to be concerned about at this point, whether they ever have to become a concern. Yeah. Oh my god, this is like, ugh. This is more of that shit where it's just, I don't want to do this. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh my god. This is the fucking worst shit. What the fuck are we doing? Oh my fucking god. What the fuck is happening? How do I lower myself? I don't remember how to do any of this shit. This is awful. This could be where I stop playing the game because I can't do this. This shit is fucking horrendous. I'm back in a sour mood because this shit fucking sucks. This is awful. If this is legit required, then I just want to fucking kill myself. I want to end the goddamn fucking stream right now.
I hope this is like that RTS shit where I can just, if I fail within the time limit, it just gives me fucking... Thank fucking Christ. Holy shit. I had to take down the red submarine. Okay, mission complete. Get me out of this fucking screen. What are we doing? Jesus. Dong, dong, dong. How you doing, Jedi? How was your day been? How was your weekend? Okay, just want me to go back to the fucking top, right? Wait, he did? Oh my god. That was like 10 minutes ago. Wait, how did I miss all this? I'm sorry, Jedi. I don't know how I missed that. The name's a different color. I'm bad. I'm gonna check a walkthrough. Northern yellow sun. Had to work. How you liking test drive? Oh, no. Also, have you finished Star Wars Visions yet? So curious to hear what do you think of that final episode. You're liking it? Nice. Good. I'm glad. At first, because I didn't see this, the chat reply before that, I thought you were saying you were about a third of the way through test drive already. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you either played a shitload or that's a short ass game. But no, you're a third of the way through the third season. Like the previous two seasons, I was pretty sour on most of it. I just don't love that structure. I'm interested in seeing the full series for that third episode. Because maybe then I could like it. But the short form nature of the stories doesn't really work for me. Oh, the final episode is incredible. That final episode is, no joke, one of my favorite Star Wars things ever. I think it is genuinely just okay. This is not Rocket Town. It's genuinely incredible. Well, yeah. That's, yeah, never mind. You know what? It's fine. You know what? Actually, you know what? Now that we're talking about it, I think it actually kind of sucks. What? I don't even know what town this is. Okay, Rocket Town is nowhere near where that other map said it was. You lying sacks of shit. Unless this one's also lying to me. Would that purple icon actually be what I want? Or is that just some other random bullshit? No, that's where my submarine is. I don't give a shit about that. This is Nibelheim, isn't it? Yeah, well, we can actually... Undo. You're holding nothing, dude. What is this? Final Fantasy 15? What is all this shit? I just wanted to recruit Vincent, not go for a joyride in the back of a pickup truck. This guy does squats way too much. Wait, Brew is all about. Wait, Brew is all about Zach or Vincent? I feel like I understand Vincent because with the gun, does he also use a blade? Then he has a bit of that Dante vibe to him because he's also all in red, right? As long as they're wearing red, that's all that matters. He's probably all about that old dude from Final Fantasy X. I don't like Zach's hair in this game. This lo-fi polygonal stuff is just, it's too much. It's like Super Saiyan awfulness, but the version, is it Super Saiyan 2 where it has like the long, the extra, like, it's, I hate it. Whichever one it exactly is, it's the worst version of it. Is it 3? There we go. I went to the wrong fucking room. Brew likes her emo boys. Young turns be free tonight. Time is on your side. He's still lying, former soldier my ass, you lying sack of shit. Stop lying. I believe that is what needed to be done for him to join my party whenever he does. I guess already. Fancy cape and everything. He looks cool. He's got a good look to him. Question is, do I make him a permanent party member? What do you say? Do I switch out the cat? I mean, I know what he would say. Switch out the cat. Do I switch out the cat or do I not? Well, I don't have a weapon for you, so no. That's the biggest problem with you. I don't have a fancy upgrade weapon for you. I don't think I bought a gun for you. This is just a waste of time. Speaking of waste of time, not a good segue, but do either of you even... Where the fuck are you? Do either of you remember that new multiplayer game from the creators, some of the creators of Apex Legends? And how that's coming out in like a week? There's not a chance in hell that game is successful. I'm curious now just how long it's going to last. Yeah, high guard. And apparently, what I just heard now, yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that, Conan. That they didn't pay for that final slot. He put it there, which is insane. That is insane, if true. And I'm assuming it's true. It looked terrible to me at the show. There's Rocket Town. I mean, I don't. Even if they didn't pay for it, just put Fate of the Old Republic as the closer. That's the obvious closer. I just don't understand how anyone thought that was an exciting announcement. All people have been streaming about this whole time is for more Titanfall. We want a new Titanfall, a new single player Titanfall campaign. And like, oh, from the makers of Apex, and here's a new multiplayer arena-esque shooter. Okay. I don't want you in my party. Get out of here, Sid. Change party. Get rid of you. I can't. You won't let me. I guess today's the last day to get the... What the fuck is that thing called? The Thor at the current prices for the next pre-order period and slight upgrade in prices. Increase, not upgrade. Upgrade's a stupid term for that. I'm still waiting to get my fucking, even a shipping notification for my Metal Gear Solid statue. I think I'm at the point now where it's officially been 3 months since I finished paying it off. So I'm going to send them a message because I don't think they said 1 to 4 months. I think it was 1 to 3 months is the typical window for things to ship after they've been paid off. I don't mind waiting for things, but also if you give me a window and you're not making that window, I'm like, well, especially if I paid a lot for something. That is the case with any kind of smaller. That's pretty much the case with almost every small-ish company. If you're ordering something from a Best Buy, Target, Walmart, Amazon, they won't charge you right away, but you go with Analog or AYN, etc., they're going to charge you right away. And I'm assuming that it's partially because they need that money to persist. They don't have some giant bankroll to take from. The worst for me and Jedi currently, I would have to assume, is that Alan Wake Deluxe Edition. Well, I think Alan Jedi just got the regular one because the Deluxe Edition sold immediately. But that book from, what is the company again? Lost in Cult. That's what, fall of 2027 or some shit. Some ridiculous. Maybe it's just fall of this year, but I feel like it was a ridiculous time in the future, and that was all paid up front. But you can't not. I mean, if you don't want to pay up front for something that's that far out, then you're just not going to get it, which sucks. I don't like Lost in Cult either. I don't like the way they handle things. Their customer service is also shitty. They've lied to me, their customer service as well. I just, it sucks when a company you don't particularly like makes something you really, really want, and then you just have to say, well, fuck it. God damn it. Well, what wins out in this battle? How much I dislike this company or how much I want this product they're making? Well, in the case of this one instance, I fucking love Remedy so goddamn much. I can't not. And I lucked into getting one of the special editions with the autographs and all that. But who knows, I could be dead before I ever get it. Get hit by a car next week. Another thing I was thinking too, with the whole tariff situation, if I have to pay these bullshit tariff fees, you know what? Speed up the customs shit. When I have to get they go through customs and all that. Why don't you speed up that process? Make me feel like I'm actually paying for something. I feel like customs take longer now. Obviously, that would not happen. Just bullshit upon bullshit. I would love it if this was the end. Let's just blow ourselves up. Let's crash into the meteor, baby. We don't have to use it though, right? We can just die now. And I think about the Supreme Court a lot. I'm just like, I don't know how you could be a Supreme Court justice and not embarrassed with yourself. And it's true of a lot of politicians, but just, what are you even fucking doing? Just make a fucking decision. Stop being a bunch of cowards. You paid more for the fancy shipping. I never, ever, ever do that. Unless in some cases, it's literally like $1 or $2 more. I think at a time, but the last time I ordered from them, it was significantly more. But a Korean Blu-ray store I've ordered from a few times, the expedited shipping was like, okay, you can do the cost-saving shipping, which is like 2 to 3 weeks, or expedited, which is a week or less. And it was like $1 or $2 difference. I'm like, sure, fine, fucking sure, whatever. Doesn't look that huge. This is where a guide comes in handy. Probably random. I'm making it sound like it's completely random. Or wait, he's here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize I was already pressing shit. That should be right. Yeah. Doing my PlayStation to Xbox translation. I think we can leave him. It's fine. He's not my friend. I can't believe how much fucking swearing is in this game. Obviously, it's censored still. What is he saying there? Another nice thing about Arc Raiders, it helped me fix the picture on my TV. Specifically the black levels and stuff, because there are no in-game brightness settings, which I guess is to... Obviously people can still mess with their own display settings, but to make it so that there's a uniformed level of brightness and darkness in the game for cheating purposes, so people can adjust the brightness in game and then make it so that they can always see in dark spaces and never have to use their flashlight. And then it's like, oh, well, let me adjust my TV for this specific game, and then it'll be adjusted for everything else. Just a stupid small way I appreciate that game, in addition to just enjoying playing it. And we're already back on the fucking airship. I think you might actually have all the MP and HP up shit. No, you don't. Ooh, this is tempting. That's a significant discount. I Dream of Genie, the complete series, the imprint version. The box is a bit damaged though. That's probably why. Don't give me more fucking minigame bullshit to do, please, for the love of God. Smells like teen machinery. That's more like it. Wait, you can land there? Really? Hold on. Okay.
What are you, fucking Santa Claus? Stop with the ho ho ho's.
Well, that was easy. Oh, fuck you. Jesus Christ. I do think, though, to get back to Star Wars Visions, way after we stopped talking about it, I probably should have done what you did and rewatched the first 2 seasons. Or at the very least, the ones that had the carryover episodes, watch those first ones again. I was just kind of ready to be over with Visions, though. That's true, but I also... So, you haven't gotten to it yet. I don't really remember the duel at all. Because I don't love that art style anyway. I think it looks good in still frames. I don't love it in motion. I don't love the animation for that. For those pairs. I know that puts me in a humongous minority. And I'm not saying it looks bad, but I think a lot of people look at it and think, well, this is one of the best looking things I've ever seen. Oh my God. I'm like, calm down. But there's one that is like a desert thing with a young Jedi in training and a master situation, which I had more memory of, not a strong enough memory of. But I think my memory with it is lessened because I wasn't that into it. I talked about this on the podcast today. I would have preferred if Visions was more of a, we're going to take something like The Duel, for instance, and we're going to give it 6 episodes for 1 season. Each season of Visions would be a single contained story, style, etc. And it would just be this anthology series where each season is a completely new story with new characters, new art style, as opposed to a collection of completely unrelated shorts. And that's why I'm curious about that Visions Presents episode 3, that whole continuation. Because I like getting stories that are not with the main cast and so on and so forth, but oftentimes I don't feel like they work as well standalone. They feel, a lot of them tend to feel like setups for something that should be more. think I actually checked when I watched them too, because they have season 1 and season 3 are on AniList because they meet the criteria to be considered an anime, but the second season does not, because only one of those episodes was created by a Japanese studio. Let me look at it again. Yeah, April of last year is when I watched Visions 1 and 2. That's why I really liked the last episode. Not only is it a little over half of the length of most of the episodes, at like factoring in credits and all that, 13 minutes or so, 13, 14 minutes. But it is a contained story with a very specific concept it's going for. So when I watched it, not only do I just adore the visual stylings of it and all the stuff they're doing in it, but as a story, I felt satisfied. I didn't feel like I needed more, wanted more. That's part of why I love that episode so much, and why I wish the entirety of Visions was that. Because you have so many episodes where it's like, oh, we've met these new cast of characters and they're getting to know each other, and now they're going to be setting off. The thing ends with them setting off on a brand new adventure that feels like it's going to be this big grand adventure. We're never going to get that. With the vast majority of these things, we're never getting more. So, I mean, maybe in comic form or some shit. I don't know. There are plenty of fan stories, I'm sure. I don't want that. For instance, you could take the first episode of Young Jedi Adventures, and that could have been one episode of Visions. You'd be like, oh, this is kind of cute, but now what? But instead we got this whole thing. I'd say there may be 5 episodes of Visions, all 3 seasons, that I really liked. I remember there was that dancer one. That one was really good. That's the other one that really sticks out. But I'm sure there are a few others if I went through I could pluck out. I've been going to the Gems of War forums every now and again, trying to get a gauge of how long the game has left to live. Who knows, maybe it won't last the rest of the year. Maybe it'll finally die soon. But one of the posts I saw, don't know the accuracy of it, it made it sound like it's a skeleton crew keeping that game running at this point, which would make sense with how awful they are with updates and shit. You still can't pause the game when you're in a battle. It's ridiculous. You don't need to pause it for because it's in real time or anything. But if you wanted to say quit out of the battle or adjust settings, you can't do that. It's been broken since like August. But apparently it's 2 developers and a community manager type thing going on. Maybe something like that, which is insane. Just fucking kill the game. It's had a very long life. Let it die. Love the statue. Don't remember that one. I do remember one of the ones I hated the most, though. That stupid band one. I really did not like that one. I'm assuming that one was probably not a popular one in general. The other one that gets, well, one of the other ones that gets a continuation in season 3, the one that I was talking about with the Jedi Apprentice type thing, which I'm sure I'm getting the accuracy of the story wrong, but anywho, that one I did remember liking the first part, and I like the second part. Just my memory was hazy, so kind of want to go back and rewatch the first one of that and then the second one again, which I guess is a good sign for that story that I would be willing to do that. I'm excited to hear what you think of the last episode, though, and I hope it hasn't been too hyped up for you at this point. Remember, yeah, I was just kidding. I fucking hate it. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. I'd rather watch Avatar 3 than the last episode. I know it's like 100 times longer, but even so, I'll watch Avatar 3 14 times before I'd ever watch the last episode of Star Wars Visions again. What a piece of shit it was. Worst thing ever. Worse than Rise of Skywalker. I would like to save first. Or take on that fucking thing. Do I actually go to Midgar to do the fight? might find on the ground. Wait, what the fuck is going on? Just gotta wait. I thought this was the big fight, and it's just random shit. I'm probably under level. Since I finished Visions, the only thing I had left that was still continue watching on Disney was Bluey. So I'm probably going to finish that tonight, and then I think that wraps up all my queues. Except I have to get back to flying again, so Midnight Club is next. But lingering things from that have just been sitting there for a while. I don't know if there are any other big movies I've missed. I think The Harder They Fall is the only one that was lingering there. Big ass fucking calves, dude. Jesus. I thought you were saying you were back until just now. It's like, where'd you go? Did you go for a walk with the dog and I didn't realize it? No, you're saying we're back, the movie. Yeah. Maybe though. If I don't end up seeing Hard Boiled on Sunday, I'll watch We're Back instead. They're equal quality movies. Do you have memories of this, Conan? Everything that's going on? Curious if you have an idea of how far I am into the game or whether I'll be able to complete it tomorrow. I feel like I should be in a good place to potentially finish it tomorrow. But who knows, I could have some fucking long ass endgame shit. Crap. How many times have you played Final Fantasy X? How long would you say that one is as well? I would like to get to that one. Obviously, I don't want to back-to-back Final Fantasies anywhere close to each other. I could play that maybe. That might be a good one to play around the end of the year. I started with Final Fantasy VII. I end with Final Fantasy X. But there's also the remakes too that I might play. Ten times. Ah, fuck you, dude. Good. Are you a Blitzball fan? Did you play Final Fantasy 12? Probably a stupid question. You probably played a whole bunch of Final Fantasies, but you have the ones you love. That's the one I'm still the most interested in. Not too high on it. It's definitely one of the more divisive ones, it seems. I think I've heard Brandon Sanderson talk about it and really liking it, but hating either all of the characters or some of the characters. There's some aspects he hated about, I think, the story first. You should really watch Golden Kamuy, Conan. It'll help with your learning of Japanese if you don't already know the Japanese for come and shit like that. I mean, don't you want to know the Japanese for come detective? I know I do. No, that's the 5th season. The 5th and final season is currently underway. It's just not a super popular show. I love it though. It was probably most notable for its first season where it had a CGI bear and everyone was making fun of how the CGI bear looked in the first episode. It's about a bunch of soldiers and some criminals and prisoners and a whole bunch of people searching for this gold and the map to the gold, and also these natives. There's a lot of people, and I like the fact that the art style for characters is different based on their origin, so that they look ethnically different when they should. But the map to this gold is across 17 or something different human bodies. They got the maps tattooed to themselves, so you need to skin all of these people, get all their skin, and put it together to get the map, and then you have to decipher the map to find the location. That's what the big goal is, to find the gold. It's like One Piece, but raunchy and more gruesome. And not a million episodes. You'll actually see the end of it. Mission Impossible time. Okay, now we're good. If it just appeared back on screen. That's an ugly parachute. Oh, I'm in control. I'm almost curious if I should just end the stream here. Because I don't know if I'll have another save point. Obviously, there's quick resume, so I don't have to worry about that exactly. Man, that chest sticks out so bad. I'm sure we've talked about this before, but do you know how many hours you put in this Stardew Valley? Wait, did I ask Jedi and not Conan? Obviously I meant Conan. Oh my god. I'm sure there's some idle hours in there. Have you played any kind of farming game, Jedi? Animal Crossing is not a farming game. Just be clear. Well, I mean, I've made that error plenty of times, so I wasn't so sure. Not to mention I completely missed you showing up for like 10 minutes and that still bothers me. Farmville, I guess that counts. Kind of. Does the Evil Corporation one require a complete new playthrough, I would assume? Or you just fuck with your save file? I get that. That's like me in BioShock. I've talked about this numerous times. One of my favorite games of all time. Absolutely adored it. After I finished the first playthrough, sometime later, I started a second playthrough and I was going to play it as a bad person. And I was going to harvest all the little sisters. So I harvested the first one. See the whole animation where you turn her into a slug and all that jazz. I felt so bad about it that I immediately turned off the game, turned off my 360, ejected the disc, and I have not played it ever since.
What are you doing over here, Barrett? Why don't you tell me where it is, though, man? You fucking stupid cat. Recorded an audio Jeopardy thing last night for Play One Podcast. I'm not too comfortable doing stuff like that, but I hope it turned out alright. I'm sure it turned out well. Is it something where you are asking the question or you're answering something? I'm assuming maybe it's where you have a question that you want to ask them that's going to be part of the whole game board. Like, blah, blah, blah for $200. This from listener Conan. Let me play his clip. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, a whole category just for you. Cool. This feels like probably a good stopping point. We got a save point. I don't think we'll get another one in the next 7 minutes. I'm feeling pretty confident though that I'll be able to finish this tomorrow. I can't imagine there being more than 3.5 hours left of content. Especially 3 times speed and everything and all that jazz that I've been doing. I'm excited to be done with it though. I've enjoyed the story and the music and pretty much everything not related to playing it. But my God, have I not enjoyed playing this game. So many low points, so many terrible mini games you have to partake in. Cannot wait to play the remake and see how they've updated so much of this, and just the quality of life things that'll be in there in terms of just navigating the overworld and the areas and getting a map with names of locations. I'm sure that's what's in there. so I don't have to fucking look like, wait, where is this city again? Google's map. Okay, wait, let me add PS1 to it so it's not showing me the shit from the remake. I'm excited for that. But who knows when I'll get to that. Because I'm not going to buy day one. They're not doing a launch discount for it on Xbox, sadly. Anywho, though, that is going to do it for this here stream. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, those who are here, those who were here, anyone checking out the archive. It means a whole hell of a lot to me that y'all are willing to spend any amount of your time with me and my nonsense. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Of course, if you enjoyed this here stream and haven't already given it a like, a thumbs up, please do that. It helps out, it is appreciated, and it just makes me feel good. And if you are new to the channel, why not consider subscribing? Stay up to date when the streams happen every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central to roughly this time, as well as the other stuff I put on the channel, like the Pixelated Salsa Show, Attack the Backlog, and Amazingly Baka. A brand new episode of Amazingly Baka went up earlier today, where I talk about Midnight Mass, rewatching that, which I really enjoyed, as well as Mike Flanagan and directors, filmmakers working with the same actors over and over again, and how frustrating I find that. Also talked about how much at that point I had watched of Star Wars Visions and Young Jedi Adventures very briefly, and then a continuation of the winter 2026 anime season, including stuff that I did not watch last week, like Jujutsu Kaisen and Frieren. Jujutsu Kaisen, pretty good start. Those first two episodes, and then the third one is just this giant information dump. Anywho, though, that's gonna do it for tonight. I'll be back here tomorrow with, hopefully, unless something crazy happens, one final Final Fantasy VII stream. And then it's a question of, do I go for a smaller title, smaller game next, or do I just relax with a whole bunch of Stardew Valley streams? That's a question for a few days from now, not right now. So with that, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their evening, or if you are checking this out after the fact, a wonderful rest of your day. But for now, adios, arrivederci.
It's go time, go daddy. It's go time, go daddy.